Snickers is joining me. Woo! Woohoo! Back on the AT, watch out.
Back on the AT again.
Fitzgerald Falls. All right, here we are. New York hiking. This is it. Here's the squeeze. Whew. Just packing up. It's going to be a rainy day today. I'm going to try to keep everything somewhat dry. Palisades Parkway. And it's closed right now, so it's easy to cross. There was another one just over there on the other side of that little hill. So we have it easy today. There's the trail. Easy crossing. My poncho back on, but unfortunately my iPhone blocked out for an hour, so I couldn't get footage of the top of Bear Mountain, but we're going down now. Technically it's not open to the public just because the roads have been damaged, and even like this walkway going down to Bear Mountain Inn has been damaged. Nothing we through hikers can't handle, but a lot of hikers are going around. We're going through. So anyway, this is the best I can get, guys, of Bear Mountain. Sorry, there's a view back there too. Here's the worst of the damage we've seen on trails so far. There's like a sinkhole there. This is kind of like a little water crossing, but nothing bad. And then this, it's not a clear defined trail, but nothing through hikers can't handle. Hudson. Fresh raspberries. Okay, I hope you can hear me. I'm on this kind of busy, right before the Bear Mountain Bridge to go over the Hudson. But so we made it through the Bear Mountain area. It was closed due to all of the storms that came through. The one in particular, when I was in New Jersey, it was really bad here. So the whole park is closed. It's mostly road damage, but there was some damage to the trails on the way down, but it's nothing like we couldn't handle. So we are out now, and we're about to cross the Hudson to the other side of the New York section. Normally there's a zoo that you can hike through if it's open, but of course everything's closed right now, so we're just going around to the zoo on a little reroute. All right, we're going around the zoo. It is closed, like the whole park. There's no one here. just saw Snickers off at the Appalachian Deli. Sad to see him go, but it was great hiking with him for a couple days. We had quite an eventful stretch of hiking together with the Bear Mountain enclosure, and then we had a stream crossing. I didn't get footage of that, but Snickers did. I think there's sunscreen going on there. So if I can get that footage from him, I will include that in this video. The bugs have been really bad lately. Last night I was talking to some hikers until a little bit later, and I didn't reapply for like the third time bug spray, and so I just got annihilated by mosquitoes. And there's some like really no-see-um, really small bugs out here that are getting like my ankles and my calves. Oh, here's an example of the mud we're going through in this area. I don't think it's going to get any better because it's been quite stormy. But anyway, the bugs, I think today are probably going to be the worst of the whole trail. So it is July, I'm trying to think, 17th today, something like that. So yeah, bugs are pretty bad. Not as bad as like what I went through on the CDT, but still I'm getting bit quite a bit. So anyway, yeah, it was great having Snickers out again. It was like the good old days, and he knows this area like the back of his hand because he's hiked this trail before, and he's the leader of a hiking group called the Ramblers, so they come here a lot. So anyway, it was nice that I didn't have to navigate. He knew everything, like all the secret spots and stuff. So thank you, Snickers, for a great couple days. And it was also wonderful going into Manhattan and visiting with him and his wife, Karen. They showed me around. I'm gonna stop because we have this to deal with. But yeah, they showed me around, and we did a lot of walking. I probably walked like 12 miles on both of my zeros, so they weren't really zeros, but it was great getting to know the city again. I spent some time there before, but it's always great to tour around with a local. So I had them to show me all the sights in New York, and now I'm ready to finish the state. So I think we'll be done. I think we're going to be going back and forth from Connecticut to New York for a bit, and then on to fully Connecticut and north. Alright, since all of the recent storms, we have a lot of mud. And we're not even in Vermont yet. Vermont is known as for mud. Oh, there's raspberries right there. It's a bless. But I'm just gonna keep on going through this. Ugh. All right, here's the most worthy stream crossing so far on the AT. No problem, 3 points of contact, baby. On the top of Shenandoah Mountain, I think it's called. It's quite smoky today from the Canadian fire, so we're back in the smoke. Looks like I have this place all to myself. It is 8 in the morning. I'm completely drenched and surrounded by mosquitoes. It's gonna be a good day. There's a time on trail where you just have to grind and get through it with the bugs. It seems like on every trail it's like July is the big bloom, just in general, or what I've seen. So just have to put your head net on, put your bug spray on, treat your clothes or whatever, and get through it. But luckily here in New York, there are a lot of delis, so that's something to look forward to. A lot of down trees. I think it's because the soil is so saturated. That's what I heard from all the storms. But lots of blowdowns that looks like just happened. And then I heard a tree falling and then two kind of like big branches fall kind of near me. So that hasn't really happened on the other trail. So it's interesting, I guess, with the storms that this is happening. Bugs again, but I am planning to pull a almost 27-mile day today. I haven't done mileage like this since southern Pennsylvania. I've been hovering around 18 to 22 usually a day since getting into northern Pennsylvania. But if I want to set myself up to get into Kent tomorrow, I need to do a bigger day today. So going for it. If I stop short, it's gonna have to be at a stealth site, which have been few and far between recently. So I might just have to push straight to the shelter. But yeah, doing a big day. Gonna be hiking till late, maybe until 9 p.m. tonight. A cool area. Ooh, lots of pasture land, but I don't know if I've mentioned this before or not, but it's about 6:30 right now, and every hiker is different. But I get most of my energy from 4 p.m. to about like 8 p.m. So this is kind of like my favorite time to be hiking, and I have the most energy. But a lot of hikers are morning hikers. I'm definitely not. I'm very slow in the morning. So this is my prime right now. Nothing like a late night wade through the mud. This is literally the trail. All mud. No way around. Oh yeah. I think the mud's gonna steal my shoes. Ooh. Slippery too. All right, ending for the day. I found this great stealth site here. So ending at 24.5 miles. I'll take it. That just leaves 15.5 tomorrow to get in to Kent. So that'll be good. I'll get in the afternoon probably. So that'll leave me enough time to situate myself. The mosquitoes are crazy out here. I put on some bug spray, but so much muddy hiking. So it's getting kind of dark and I didn't want to hike, and it's very lush here, and this isn't as lush as what I was just doing for like the past hour, but this is the first area where there was like a stealth site. So yeah, I didn't want to hike in the mud and all that in the dark. So yeah, you can see pretty muddy. But I'm excited to get in my tent and make dinner. I think it's about 8 p.m. right now. So there was a reroute around this area, a road reroute, because this bridge is gone. A couple of days ago, there were comments about this being unpassable, but today, since it's been a couple days since the rain, I'm just gonna take this little route right here. It looks shallow, it looks pretty calm. There might be a couple steps over there where I need 3 points of contact, but nothing too scary today, so we're gonna cross this one. No problemo. There it is. It just reached a little bit above my calves, so not too swift. Headed into Kent today, Massachusetts, I think. I'll get back to you on that one. Half the time I don't know where I am on this trail. But I realized that the visitor center where I was planning to tent doesn't offer tenting. They offer everything else. They have showers and charging and stuff, but they don't offer tenting, and there's only one place to stay in town, which is pretty expensive. So I am just gonna do a quick in and out, I think. I might end up getting a hotel room in an adjoining town, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because I'd wanna take more time in Great Barrington, which is coming up in like 3 days. So yeah, I think I'll have to find a stealth site tonight, kind of like last night. But that shouldn't be a problem. So onward to Kent.